it's only on for a few seconds, so we'll let it sit here for a minute. But yeah, it's been a really good, really great day off. And just wanted to do a short 30-minute stream or so. I got some things I need to take care of, but what I thought I had to take care of actually got delayed for a few minutes, about 30. So that's why I'm here. Um, I don't actually need this one in at all because I'm not trying to hear myself or anything. Um, anyway, it's Sunday afternoon, about 3:30, which is 4:30 on the East Coast, and someplace like in the UK right now it's 9:30. But now today was a pretty wonderful day. Woke up this morning, panicked, thought I was gonna be late for work. And come to find out, I remembered it was my day off. That is the best fucking feeling in the world, by the way, folks, is when you wake up thinking you have to work and you don't. So you're able to lay back down in the bed and get comfortable and relax a little bit. Oh, yeah. Do not do these. Bad, bad, bad. I'm past the point of no return, so I don't mind having these. But if you're young, do not. And people like you, scummy, don't smoke these. Don't smoke these. Don't pick up a bad habit like this. If you're smoking anything, smoke what you're smoking, but don't smoke these. These are way worse than anything else you can possibly get. Mm. Let's see what we have. That shit will kill you. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. It will kill you. It will kill you. And it's not killing me fast enough. Anyway, now I wanted to talk about today a little bit. By the way, folks, this is the weather here where I'm at. Just to let you know how devastating it has been. But then again, also, like I said, folks, I live in the northern part of Louisiana. So, I don't know, can you see the cross from way over there? Can you see the cross over the horizon? I don't know if you could or not. But anyway, like I predicted, the Category 4 hurricane that made landfall at this moment in time is a Category 2. Shocker. Not my first rodeo. Not saying it's not bad down there. I know it is. I know it's horrible down there. You know, any rain in New Orleans is a bad thing. But it didn't have I don't know. It didn't have that. It didn't have the ingredients that told me it was going to be a powerful hurricane. Anytime it makes landfall in the Louisiana area, it always makes an immediate right turn. It always does. Always does. Just the way the geographic location of the state, I don't know, but it always goes the other way. Making me have to read too much, coming. It's got some people. What's up, Dougie? Got a lot of motorcycles around here. What's up, Dougie? Are you okay, Dougie? You know, last night you were kind of quiet. I know why. Oh, no, man. No, it's not really that big of a deal. Dude, it was a big deal. Big deal. You were totally just, you were so quiet, man. You were so quiet last night. I don't know. Oh, I couldn't ride anything that loud anywhere. It would bother me. It would bother me because I know I'd be driving people crazy with my loud ass fucking vehicle or whatever. But yeah, Category 2 already, so it's already been downgraded. It just, like I said, it's no big deal. But like, I don't even think we got like a 15% chance of rain here overnight, so it's not gonna be. The only thing it did any good for people around here is that everybody went and bought everything. So I got something to do tomorrow morning for sure. One of my other vendor friends hit me up this morning and said shelf at Sam's Club was already empty, and I'm like, shocker, no big thing. Just like whenever we hear we might have snow, everybody freaks out. And then, I mean, besides this past year, we actually got snow, but usually we don't ever get the fucking snow. So I don't even know what that's all about. Okay, just making sure I ain't missing anything in there in the chat. No, but I woke up this morning, and the best part about today is that when you're on your day off and you try to watch people's streams, that you can actually interact in the fucking stream for a change. And for me, that's a big fucking deal because most of the time I lurk on people because I'm always working all day long. Nutter, of course, is the stream I watched this morning, and I absolutely love Nutter's stream because there's just so many fucking things you could do in the stream. You don't even have to watch what he's doing, and it's so interactive and fun. He's got a great community that you can feed off of even without him. So it was nice to be able to finally add to the show through the chat. That's what I try to do whenever I'm in anyone's chat. I like to interact with the person as much as I can because I feel like I'm bringing the best out in them. Because if I just let them sit there and not talk, or if I just sit there and not engage, then what is the point of me even being there? So I really had fun today actually getting to engage in another stream instead of just listening to it the whole time like I normally do. And then after that, oddly enough, some dude from Maine got on and started streaming this morning. Scummy. Careful what you say about the shotter. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to veer off from that. Even though, if you think about it, and if you were able to watch that video, I endorsed vaccinations. I talked about how important they are. And yet, I even said that in my appeal. I was like, I didn't knock it. I didn't say COVID's not real. I just said, go live your lives. Maybe that's the part that they got mad at me about. It's because I want people to just go live their lives, I mean, it's not something... Oh, here I am. I'm fixing to roll on it again. Dude, that was a trap. That was a fucking trap. You know me too well. Oh, I just got banned from my own chat. Wow, that's the first time that's happened in the real life stream. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how, because normally I would just shut the app down in the stream manager and then oh well, I guess I get to make this stream without interacting with my wonderful crowd. My cigarette went out. Wow, my cigarette went out and I got banned from my own chat. Let me request an unban. Channel mods will see the most recent messages in chat. Discord, hello. Stream went down in Discord. Add the reason for your unban. Well, there's nobody that's going to answer it because nobody in here has moderation to my... Alright, if you're just tuning in, let me go ahead and get rid of the chat altogether because it's going to piss me off. I just suffered my first ban in my own chat through this method of streaming, which that hasn't happened yet. I thought it would only happen on the Xbox, but apparently, who knew? Again, bad habit. Don't ever do it. Need to... I already did that. And you know what, though? I noticed this morning in Nutter's stream that he had Hoss Puff in there twice, actually. And followed him. He did nothing with it. According to Nutter, there ain't nothing you can do to really fix that. They're just going to keep coming back. And so, oh well, The banned chat thing, I mentioned that to him, and he hadn't heard of that. So this, as far as I know, I'm the only person that keeps getting banned in their own chat. I'm in your chat, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. Other people were communicating through Discord, and of course, Billy just communicated through me through Messenger, so I appreciate that, y'all. Um, Unfortunately, I cannot. Well, let's see. Let's see if it comes back up if I bring it back in. Nope, I'm still banned. It's got the big hand. No, you cannot. But that's okay. Maybe there's a reason. Maybe there's a reason. Maybe I just need to talk for a few minutes before I go run my errands. Like I said, I got sidetracked, so I had to sit around here for about another 20 minutes, and I thought, you know what? I was going to do this morning, but, I got into watching streams. Like I said, I watched Nutter this morning, and of course I watched Scummy, and that was pretty fun, Scummy. I have to admit, dude, watching you do challenges, I know you hate doing them, but that made some great matches, bro. It ain't about the win sometimes as much as the adventure of watching you play. I'm not going to repeat that one, Flamingo, but if your parents locked you down in a basement, you must have done something very, very bad. That or you have parents with a really good sense of humor and they're just fucking with you. But I don't know. Like I said, I really enjoyed watching those matches. Like I said, that one match where you were trying to get away and you were just like on that, on that board, man, and they were just shooting at you constantly. I didn't think you were going to make it. And like I said, you didn't win the match, but that was a very memorable match. That was a very memorable match. And I'm not in the basement, baby. Yeah, I know how parents are. I knew that was joking around. I knew you weren't, being serious like that. Flamingo. I know your parents better than you probably do. And that's scary, but all of us parents know each other really well about how things are, especially if you're a good parent, you know. I can't understand bad parents. I can't figure that out. I can't understand people that have kids that aren't there for them. I can't figure that. That's the one that bothers me the most. I have personally been with someone before that had a problem and their kid wanted them to quit their problem for them, and then that wasn't good enough for them. And here I come along into a relationship with a woman with 3 kids, and I had a drinking problem I was constantly trying to battle to get over with. And it wasn't until I had 3 kids in my life, weren't mine, but 3 kids, I knew that I was being looked at as a role model, and that was enough to make me put down the bottle. So it's really, anybody can use excuses all they want, but the truth is it's always really up to you. You just need to find something more important than what you're doing. And sometimes it's hard to admit, because the ultimate truth in that ex I was talking about was the bottle was more important than her own daughter. Will she ever admit that? No. But you don't have to. Your actions have already said it for you. To me, I'm the kind of person that you can tell me fucking anything. You can say all the right things. But if your actions are opposite, I'm going to listen to your actions over your words. I don't care how many times you say you're sorry. If you do it again, you really weren't sorry. You know what I'm saying? Actions have always spoken much louder to me than words have. And today, in today's world, that's how I kind of judge things. Like we were talking a while ago about, let me watch what I say. I don't want to get banned. Why? I'm not a medical professional. I'm sure you don't tune into my show just to hear what you should do with your own medical conditions. I am upstairs. Now, okay, I couldn't read all that fast enough. But it's good to hear you're upstairs. And yeah, I understand. But, and that's the part that drives me crazy, folks. If you don't turn on the TV, you don't pay attention to all the propaganda, what I mean by propaganda, I mean mass media. I'm talking about CNN, NBC, Fox, Facebook, YouTube, all of them, me, everything. Fuck it all. Fuck it all. Go outside. Go to the store. Interact. come home and judge your day based on those interactions only. And I guarantee you had a much better day today than the one that's portrayed to you on the TV box inside your place. Or this little handheld apple of knowledge. We have all the answers right here in the palm of your hand. You have all the answers right now. You don't have all the final answers because we haven't gotten that far yet. There's no fucking such thing as a final answer. Never has been. It all just keeps going and going. This is the way the standard will always be. 20 years later, this is the new standard by all things will be. 20 years later, this is the new standard by all things will be judged by. It never fucking ends. So whenever someone tells you something and says, this is a fact, I know for a fact this is it, this is the final answer, they're lying to you. And they may not be purposely lying to you, but they don't know it, but they're lying to you. Nothing is true. Everything is permissible. Every time I say that line, it makes me want to play Assassin's Creed, like right now. It really does. I love that game. I love that game. Ironically, the first Assassin's Creed dealt with the very apple of Eden. That made me love that game so much. I was like, what a fascinating historical story to put into a game. Because imagine if you could find Noah's Ark, for example. Let's say you discover where Noah's Ark is. There's two things that would happen. There would be people that said it's false, and there would be people that undoubtedly believe 100% that it's real. Now, let's say you actually found it, and you went on talk shows or whatever, and you had to deal with the people that said it's all a lie, it's all fake. Prove it to me. Well, I can't prove it to you. You would have to actually go see it yourself. That's how life is. No matter what you present to the world, there's going to be people that doubt it all the time. But then there's going to be people there that believe in it 100%. This whole situation we're dealing with, and I'm talking about everything, not just a virus, but it's no different than any other situation. But what's being pushed out by main media makes it seem like it's a very important fucking situation. I don't see it. And maybe that's because I don't watch TV every day anymore. And unless they start making new Friends episodes where they deal with this shit, I'm never gonna fucking see it. Because that's the only fucking thing I watch. Okay? I get off when I get up in the morning, I stream. And I don't stream, but I watch streams. I watch streams all fucking day long, okay? From the moment I wake up until the moment I go to bed at night, I am jumping from stream to stream to stream. Now, granted, the last couple days, I kind of backed out of it. You know, I told that to Nutter this morning. I came in the stream and said, Laura, look, I'm sorry I've been absent. You know, I came by and said hi, but then I didn't stay. And that's not like me. You know, I'll hang out for 20 minutes and lurk. But I didn't even lurk on anybody's stream this past week. I just needed kind of a break. I think Friday was a day where I almost didn't want to stream at all. Not because I didn't want to. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that one. It was because, I don't know, even like this stream right now, I feel like I still haven't found my purpose in what I'm trying to do with the streams. I want to communicate with people. My favorite thing is admitting, like, my faults, admitting the things I've gone through, regardless of what they are, because I feel like other people have. I like talking about things that are stressful to us now because I'm not trying to stress anybody out even more. By far. I'm not trying to give misinformation. You know, that's the one thing that pissed me off about Facebook. I don't know what information I passed out. What? Make your mind up? You know? Do your own investigative work and make a free choice and will? gosh. I hope that's not misinformation. Freedom. Hmm. Which is, still why my favorite film of all time is Braveheart. It doesn't matter how many times I watch that movie. I don't care how bad of a guy Mel Gibson is. Okay, that movie right there touches me in every single way. I know it's not historically accurate. Nothing is. God, history is written down by the winners. We don't ever know what the loser's point of view is. We always get one side of the tale. We have never, hardly ever gotten both sides of the coin. I like hearing both sides. You know? I love it when people disagree with me. Not because, I can't have an argument with someone that won't listen, though. I don't. What are you barking at? No, don't be barking at him. He's a neighbor. No. Carry on. Silly dogs. You know what? I would love to ask what time it is. I'm banned from my chat still. Motherfucker. Man, that bothers me so much. I can't believe I'm banned from my own chat. I will get a laptop. I will get a fucking laptop. Oh, yeah. Since it's not dark and it is daytime. And this is actually probably the first stream you get to see me. The great and wonderful Dave. The fucking idiot among idiots. I'm the king of idiots. I guess that's why it doesn't bother me when people insult me. Which rarely happens. But it does, I'm sure. Or if they do it behind my back. Which I always, lose a little respect for. And if you got something to say it to me. Don't hold it back. Like right now in chat, I'm sure Scummy would just be killing me right now. Bro, I'd kill you right back. I love all you people. I love all of you. Oh, God, I love that you are trying to communicate with me through the messenger thing. And as much as I want to look at it, it moves too fast, and I don't have time to throw these fuckers on. So I'm going to have to read all your messages after. Of course, I did see a timestamp on that last one. So the next time y'all throw a message at me, let me see the timestamp on it because I got to leave in a few minutes. But no, I just wanted to sit out here and talk for a minute, and like I said, my streams aren't about negative, bad things at all, and I'm not trying to pass misinformation on to anybody at all. All I want people to do is to fucking think. That's it. Question every fucking thing. You love me? Really? What makes you love me? This is gonna kill you. Really? Why will it kill me? I don't care what it fucking is. This is the best ride ever. Really? What makes it the best ride ever? Fucking question every fucking thing. The sky's blue. Well, why is it blue? What makes it blue? Believe it or not, it's the reflection of the water on the earth. I know that sounds crazy, but think about it. It makes sense. It is a reflection. No, I love questioning everything. And that's the reason why I doubted religion at an early age, is because you're taught to question everything, to find answers to everything. But when it comes to religion, they just want you to fucking believe. Don't question it, just believe it. I don't know, that sounds like, coming out with a fucking vaccination for something, but instead of trusting people to just come get it, you pay them. Another good example would be going to a protest and burning down a whole city. And then when they come to ask you what you're protesting, you don't know, but you're getting paid minimum wage to be there to do it. Well, Sorry, but that's not protesting. If you're getting paid to do something, then you're not sacrificing your time to put into a cause, are you? You're being paid. You might as well be a mercenary. Fucking idiots out here. And then I'm sitting here watching half the society I live in really believe in the government and everything they say. Well, here's our numbers to prove what we're doing is right. As if numbers aren't fucking fudged and jiggled into favor anything that someone wants. I mean, really. That it's so fucking sad. Well, we got to have better numbers than last year. That motivation right there to have better numbers than last year. It means you're willing to compromise the value of what you're trying, the trust. You're compromising trust to come up with a lie to convince them to trust you. If that makes any fucking sense at all. Just because you're not willing to share the bad with the good. Folks, if you shared the bad with the good, people will always pick the good over the bad. But if you never show them the bad and show them nothing but the good, and then they find out about the bad, they don't believe in the good no more. I don't know how else. I mean, that's about the most perfect way I could put that. So, yeah, when someone tells me stuff and they don't tell me the bad and only the good, I won't fucking believe them. Because that's bullshit. There's no such thing as just a good thing. There's no fucking thing as such a good thing. You gotta have your bad. Fuck, I love the bad. Fucking rain on me with the bad. Fucking make this the most miserable fucking day ever for me. You know why? Because tomorrow's gonna be a better day and I can't wait for it. Because I know I can get through this bad day. Because I've had worse days. People love to be feared into doing what they need to do. I believe you should be encouraged to do what you need to do. The world is being run backwards, folks, and I refuse to run backwards. So if I get in trouble for going forwards instead of going backwards, then bring on the trouble. I got broad shoulders. I'm getting broad fucking shoulders. Skinny. I'm a skinny dude. 6'3", fucking 175 pounds. But I'll carry the weight of the world on my back. I carry my weight every fucking day. And so I guess what I'm trying to say is the way I achieve positivity through bad news is embracing the bad news and looking for the solution out of it. Because as long as I'm being lied to and being told that there's nothing wrong, then we're not really dealing with the problem, are we? We're just being lied to, and then the next day we still have the same fucking problem. And we're wondering why things aren't getting better. Or things aren't getting resolved. Where are the answers that were promised? I mean, last year, I figured if, based on what everybody was telling me was true, then by this year, we're so many months into this administration that all the answers are supposed to be there. Shit. I'm just praying that he can get through a sentence without fucking forgetting what he's talking about. It's fucking ridiculous. But you know what? I'm not going to let that get me down. I'm not going to let them get that down. I mean, I just don't know. I don't know what can be done to get people all on the same page. And that's what I've been trying to figure out. I don't hate anyone in this country. Even the people I think are just fucking off their rockers, I believe are salvageable people. Because I don't believe there's any bad people out there. I think there are some misguided people out there. And they're being misguided to hate one another over fucking stupid issues that has nothing to do with one another at all. It's fucking retarded. Oh, I said the word. But that is what the definition of that word is. It's when you know better and you do opposite anyway. It isn't because you're born with, any type of genetic problems, or if you're slow or autism or any of that. That is not what the meaning of that word. The meaning of that word is when you have the brain power, but you ignore it anyway, and you do something stupid, and then you continue to do it on a daily basis. But I'm not going to say that word again. If I talk about me, I'll say that word, because I don't get offended by it. And if other people get offended by what I call myself, then they got a fucking problem. I don't. I'm tired of people overhearing what I got to say about something, and then they get offended by it. I get offended by that. I get offended by that. Well, fucking, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I'm sorry, you shouldn't have left your house of perfect sound and peace. I mean, the world is filled with things you don't want to hear on a fucking daily basis. And unless you keep yourself locked in somewhere, you're going to hear it. And what are you going to do? Take on the world? Fuck that. Get over yourself. That's what I would tell somebody. Get over yourself. I don't live in your world. I don't live in your life. You heard me say one statement, and then you want to act like I fucking came through and just like chop blocked you from behind in the knees, and you can't walk anymore. And that's the most backwards thing I've ever heard. Bunch of fucking pussies. That's what that is. Oh, I guess that's offensive to women, because I referred to something weak as being a pussy. But a pussy is really strong because it creates life. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, I can make up that shit too. And that's what I just said, make up that shit. Fuck. Okay, I worked myself up into a little tizzy. I'm going to have one more cigarette, and I'm going to end the stream. Like I said, I got some things to do, and I'm going to be back at 5, a little bit over an hour from now, or an hour from now, or fuck, I don't know what time it is right now. I can't imagine it already being 30 minutes, but I'm pretty sure it probably has. Bad for you. Bad for you. Don't do them. Do as I say, don't do as I do. You like those little hand gestures I do like that? I don't know where that shit comes from. I'm breaking down myself as I watch myself on these things. We're all learning. Oh, I'm such a dumbass. Such an asshole. I'm not perfect in any way whatsoever. I'm not even close. I'm not even close to being half perfect. You know what? I'm not even close to being operational. I am just like that car that you hear at the red light where you think, is that thing going to go when it turns green, or is it going to break down? That's about where I'm at, But I'm that son of a bitch in the driver's seat that's confident I'm going to make it to the store and back, so I'm out there in my fucking car. Oh man, I wish I really could read the chat right now. I really wish I could. Nope, still banned. Okay. At least in the other way, I can clear the app down, and when I bring the app back up, I have the chat back. Right now, I can't even do that, because if I close this down, then I lose the stream. Oh. So frustrating. Well, at least I ain't got to put my glasses on now. I could just relax a little bit. I love hats. I'm a hat person. I love my hats. I love my hats. This is my paint hat. This isn't my good Yankees hat, of course. I need to get another one, but I'm one of those superstitious people that when I buy a hat at the beginning of the season, I need to wear that hat through the entirety of the season. And when the hat's done, I have to buy it in between seasons. I can't buy a new hat in the middle of the season. That's just, like right now, the reason why my Yankees won 13 games in a row up until last night where they lost, it's the hat. It's the fucking hat. It ain't this hat. Well, I don't know. That might be it. Like I said, I have two. I always have to have two. I have to have a paint hat, and I have to have a clean hat, so go out to restaurants or something like that. I want to make sure I have a nice hat on. I don't want to look like a bum. Honestly, I don't care what I look like. But anyway, today's been a great day. Oh, I forgot to talk about the other streamer we watched. After Mr. Scummy decided to raid Mr. Ultimate Omega. Mr. Ultimate Omega. My main man, my main man, my main man. Mr. Dry Sense of Humor, Mr. Predator himself, get to the chopper. I just want to tell you, bro, I love you. You're a good fucking man, dude. You're a good fucking man. I knew from the first moment we talked to one another in a game, and you just shared a little bit about yourself, I knew we were going to have a conversation one day. Today that conversation happened, and I don't know if you needed it, but I know I needed it. Yeah, the grown man cries a little bit from time to time. But you know what? I love it. I love every tear I shed because it's a happy tear. I don't think I really cry over pain anymore. I think it's impossible. Funerals. When I go to a funeral, all I think about is how great someone's life is, not how much I'm going to miss them. I'll miss them when I'm not at the funeral. The funeral is a time where I put into missing that person, caring about their life, thinking about every wonderful memory that person has that I've shared with them. So, I guess in a way, whenever I spend time with people I enjoy, I always try to remember that this is going to be one of those moments I won't ever forget. Today, Mr. Ultimate Omega, I will never forget you. And by the way, like I said, your humbleness and your gratitude for being rated earlier just says about the kind of person you are. And I'm so glad that you found your way into our little community, our little scumbag group. Such an awesome group of people. An eclectic group of people, but a wonderful group of people. But yes, Mr. Omega, it was very nice to finally have that chat with you today. I needed that. I will always find time at some point. I try not to hurry it. I can always... What the fuck? I talk too much. Can't get to a cigarette because I talk too much. I will always find times with everybody. If I haven't already had a talk with you, a connection, personal chit chat with you or whatever, private message, because usually so far with everybody I found a certain part of them that I connected to. Why did it jump up to 11? Oh my god, did I get a raid or something? Because it just jumped up to 11. I'm just gonna have to go and that's up to 11. I can't. I'm gonna have to watch this fucking goddamn stream later so I can figure out what the hell is happening. There's two things happening in the stream. It's me right now talking to everybody with no clue what's going on in the chat. And then I'm gonna have to rewatch the stream so I can see everything that happens in the fucking chat. At least I hope I can. If I can't, it's gonna be like losing that notebook of artwork that I had a long time ago. I'm always gonna wonder, I won't ever know what happened to it. I still don't know, and it still bothers me to this day. Did someone steal it? Why would someone steal it? That don't make no sense to me. Anyway, if I did get raided, hi, I'm SimplySuperDave. I'm from the great state of Louisiana. Yes, the state that's supposed to be blown away. This is the weather here where I'm at. We haven't gotten blown away yet. We're not. I think we got a 15% chance of rain tonight. I'm up in the northern corner of the state, so I'm not down at the bottom part that's getting slammed to death right now, so I'm blessed for that. And I really have all nothing but thoughts and prayers for those people down south because I do know a few of them. But good news is that it went from a Category 4 to a Category 2 after it made landfall. Shocker. I'm telling you, man, I know my shit. It just wasn't big enough. Just wasn't big enough. Look how big Katrina was when it hit. This was like half the size. Hype. Hype and fear. Of course, considering what people did back then, they needed to get their asses out. It's better safe than sorry, folks. That's just a good motto to follow, always. Better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry, always. All right. Like I said, I'm going to be back up at 5 o'clock, or a little bit after, because I'm pretty sure it's past 4 o'clock, which is going to push me later. Blah. Point is, I'm going to stream again here pretty shortly, all right, folks? So I appreciate everybody that came in here. If you rated in here, I'm sorry I can't see the chat, because I've been banned from my own chat because of Hoss. And that's the only thing. Ever since he's been following me, even after I banned him, kicked him, wrote into him, reported him, I've been getting banned in my own chat on almost a daily basis. So today's no different. So I don't know what's going on in my stream. It's not like, I can fix it right now, because I would shut down the stream if I tried to. So I'm SimplySuperDave. I'm 46 years old. I play Fortnite usually in my streams. Every now and then I'll do one of these, because my streams are all about mental health more than video games. Video games is a good way to break your mental, block, is what I like to call it. Because let's face it, folks, it's just like the U2 song. And if you don't know what song I'm talking about, it's called Stuck in a Moment. Now, I love U2. And I know you love me too. No, I'm joking. I remember I was walking by somebody, and we were in a casino, and U2 was playing on the intercom. And when I walked by, I went, "I love you too." And he looked at me weird, and I was like, I didn't even think about how that sounded. I don't know if that's the purpose why they named their band U2. So people would say, "I love you too." I mean, it makes sense. That sounds like a hippie thing. But anyway, Stuck in the Moment. If you've never listened to that song, listen to the song. Because you don't want to get stuck in a moment. Because when you do, you stop moving forward. I don't care how good the moment is. I don't care how bad the moment is. I don't care how traumatic the moment is. I don't care how honoring the moment is. You always have to keep moving forward, folks. Because even if you get stuck in a good moment for too long, it ends up being a bad thing. Just like with everything else. Moderation, folks. Moderation is the key to life. It's the key to success. Learn it. Practice it. And my favorite thing to tell everybody to practice is how I lead off every episode. And I wished I could raid, but I still haven't figured out how to do that on here. And considering I'm banned and bullshit on here, I'm not even going to try to fuck with it right now. But remember, folks, love and laughter conquer hate and fear. So go be the conqueror tomorrow. Because if you don't do it, nobody else is. I love all of you. And I'll be back in just about an hour from now. So peace out, and we'll play some Fortnite. Love everybody. Love all you motherfuckers. Dave out.